Good afternoon. Time here. I haven't looked lately. It's afternoon. We're 2 hours ahead of Greece. Wrong. We're 2 hours behind Greece. Ukraine 1 hour behind, I believe. Just been listening to the news in Ukraine. Heart goes out to those stuck in Bakhmut right now. Right where I live and the exact location, yes, it is in Europe. So 2 hours behind Greece leaves only 3 options, I believe. And we're not in Iceland. There you go, that's the exact time, I think. Now, I've been working quite a bit today. Mainly trying to raise enough just to survive, but bearing in mind my knowledge of local ghettos, as I call them, I'm a bit stuck in the 1984 book system. A little bit of Brave New World intertwined, and quite a lot rather necessarily due to my nature of film watching and my also quite serious nature of working with immigration undercover. Is if I'm going to use a hashtag, I'll probably choose #refugees welcome of iRobot by, well, it wasn't called that, I don't think. Well, maybe it was, I can't remember. As a book, but as a film, it was called iRobot, featuring Will Smith of fame by Isaac Asimov. I work quite a lot with DeepMind, which of course is my mistress. We may say so, but I would prefer you didn't. And as you can see, I'm quite jovial. A lot of people mistake my laughing for flippancy, which is a long word. I'm a child's nearby. I don't know his name. I don't know his nature. I don't know his nationality. Flippancy means a lightheartedness when it's inappropriate. Now, quite often I have a go at people for that, but I'm guilty too, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite on that one. But what we in the hospital trade, and I also work for #SaveOurNHS, despite the way they've abused me, as you know, is this. When dealing with death and dying, which of course I do a lot of online, you need to keep up what we call gallows humour. Which means not only laughing in the face of adversity when it's your own, but laughing in the face of adversity when it's someone else's that you're treating. But there's no better cure for great fear than laughter. So when I'm not fearful, when I'm fearful I get loud, angry, distressed. I can't cry when I'm fearful. I put the heckles up, as it were. I put the heckles up and don't let anyone come near me, and if they do, I want to kill them, but I don't. I mean, yesterday someone gave me some tobacco and another man came up with a gold chain around his neck. I presume it was gold. And said, "Oh, we're looking after you. You trust us." I was like, "Look," and he was really terrifying. Now, of course, if I told him to F off, to use a mild word, by the way, now the children aren't about it, that means fuck off. F off. Fuck off. I wanted to say that to him, but I couldn't because his friend had given me some tobacco. So I put my finger up, my middle finger up at him when he turned his back and went. And all that baccy that I was given flew out of my hand and I didn't notice until I'd run away. What a waste of that man's tobacco. I didn't get it, no, probably some homeless git picking it up on the street got it. I mean, he could have just minded his own business. I had what I asked for. I have plenty of people looking out for me. I don't need some fisticuff, big box of brute looking out for me when I don't ask for it. No, he was scaring me, but I dared to tell that to his face, he would probably turn against me. So he probably still thinks he's supporting me. And in fact, in a way, in the future, I may be glad of his help. But not at that moment. You don't Because I was eating my lunch. I jumped at the opportunity to get a bit of tobacco because I'm a heavy smoker for anxiety. So I don't need a lecture about how, are you alright? Do you know the homeless system? I am homeless. When I'm eating my lunch, do you want to know what it was? It was couscous with vegetables added. I mean, come on. He not only ruined my enjoyable lunch, he wasted some valuable tobacco. Have you seen the cost of that these days? What an idiot of a man. What an idiot. He was wearing a white t-shirt and a gold necklace around him. He was like one of these bobs of the 1970s. Those. I'm not saying he's one of them. I think if you know me, you'll know what I'm saying by Bob of the 1970s. He's not one of them, I don't think. But he looked like one, the medallion man type 80s person. Idiot. We've grown out of that. We really have grown out of that 80s system. That 80s money, big boy defends little boy, and big boy beats anyone shitless who goes near his woman, and big boy beats his wife shitless when he gets home from the pub. We've grown out of that. Me and my boys, who happen to be late teenagers. We've grown out of that, okay? Get used to it. 70s and 80s crew. Get used to it. We kids, we moved beyond. We moved above and beyond that particular way of protecting what we call our does. It's a rabbit word, but hey, we're not rabbits. Our ladies, our females, or now we live in a rainbow, multicultural, multi-sexuality, multi-gender orientation. Our weaker halves, whether that be a woman on woman, man on man, or man on woman, are weaker halves. And sometimes, to be honest, the weaker half is sometimes the man, and the woman is stronger. Okay? Thank you.